Hi everyone. Now today's topic is races and games of skills. This is almost an extension part of time and distance. So what are the formulas we have in time and distance? Those all formulas we apply in this races and games of skills. Here I hope no need of introduction. These all are well known questions. Now I'm going to start the question number 1. In a 100 meters race, A covers the distance in 36 seconds and B in 45 seconds. In this race, A beats B by. That means in a 100 meters race, A beats B. So 100 meters A can travel in 36 seconds, but B, to travel that 100 meters in 45 seconds. This is what given. That means both are started here. While A reaches the winning post, that means A is here, B is somewhere here. A beats B by, the difference between these two is 9 seconds. A beats B by 9 seconds. So A beats B by 9 seconds. But the question is asking for A beats B by in terms of distance, that is in meters, not in seconds. From this information, I'm going to find out how many meters B is back when A reaches the winning post. Okay, so to find that value, I'm going to find out B speed. B can reach 100 meters distance in 45 seconds. Now the B speed is 100 meters out of 45 seconds. This is the speed of B. Now from this information, it is enough to find out B can travel this particular distance in 9 seconds. That is, we know that. So distance traveled by B in 9 seconds. It is enough to find out the distance traveled by B in 9 seconds. So that is, I am going to take the distance traveled by B in 9 seconds. Distance equal to time into speed. The time I am taking here 9 seconds only. The distance traveled by B in 9 seconds. So 9 seconds. The speed of B is SB I am going to take. So 9 into 100 divided by 45. Okay. This is 5 times. So B can travel this particular distance in 9 seconds. That means A beats B by 20 meters. A beats B by 20 meters. Once again I am telling you the same question. A and B both are in race. Both can reach that 100 meters in different timings. A can reach that 100 meters in 36 seconds, whereas B can reach the same distance in 45 seconds. From this information, we can observe one thing. Whereas A reaches the winning post, B is somewhere behind A. So A beats B by 9 seconds. That is what given information. So it is enough to find out the distance traveled by B in 9 seconds. For that, I found the speed of B from the given information, that is 100 by 45 meters per second. That is important. Now I am going to find out the distance traveled by B in 9 seconds. That is 9 seconds into speed of B. So 9 into 100 by 49, that is. So now A beats B by 20 meters. The same model question, but little change. That is question number 2. See here, in 200 meters race, A beats B by 35 meters or 7 seconds. Here this is the 200 meters. A and B are started here, but A beats B by 35 meters. That means when A reaches winning post, B is somewhere here. That means A beats B by 35 meters or 7 seconds. Okay. From this information is asking to find out A's time over the course is. What is the time taken by A to reach that winning post, to cover 200 meters? Time taken by A is going to find out. So for that, I'm going to find out speed of B. See here, A beats B by 35 meters or 7 seconds. From this information, one thing we can observe, B can travel that 35 meters in 7 seconds, right? So that is the speed of B. So B can travel 35 meters in 7 seconds. So that is the speed of B. Okay, now that is 5 meters per second is the speed of B. See here, speed of B is available. The distance B traveling, that is 200 meters with the speed of 5 meters per second. Now I can find out the time taken by B. The time taken by B is time equal to distance, that is 200 meters by speed of B, that is 5. So 200 by 5. So totally 40 seconds. B can travel the entire 200 meters in 40 seconds, and one more information is given that A can beat B by 7 seconds. From this information that B can travel the entire 200 meters in 40 seconds, A beats B by 7 seconds. From these two we can observe A can travel the entire 200 meters in what? How many seconds? Definitely the number of seconds taken by B is 40. Definitely A can take 7 seconds less than what B can take. So that means 40 minus 7, that equal to 33 seconds. Okay. So A beats B by 7 seconds means A reaches the winning post 7 seconds early than B can reach the same distance. Okay. Now 33 is the correct answer. Now coming to the third question. This is different model. A can run 22.5 meters while B can run 25 meters. In a kilometer race, B beats A by. This is so easy question. A by B ratio I am taking like this. So A can run 22.5 meters while B can run 25 meters. That is what given information. In 1000 meters B beats A by. So this is the 1000 meters race. So what we can observe, B beats A by. If B reaches the winning post, what is the position of A? How many meters far behind B is, we are going to find out. What is the distance between A and B when B reaches the winning post? So that means B cover the total 1000 meters. So here I apply a simple shortcut method. For every 25 meters A is behind just 2.5 meters. I just convert 25 as 1000. That means by multiplying with 40 in numerator and denominator. So what are the values we get? So 25 into 40, we get 1000, and 22.5 into 40 we get 900. Please calculate. See what you are observing in this ratio, where B is reaching 1000 meters, A can reach 900 meters only. That means B beats A by 100 meters. So no need to apply any formula, simply we can do that question in this simple shortcut method. Alright, so the same model problem given in the next questions. Now coming to the question number 4. So this is the question number 4. Okay. Now the question is, in a 500 meters race, the ratio of the speeds of the two contestants A and B is 3:4. A has a start of 140 meters. Then A wins by. Try to understand, in this 500 meters race, A and B are not started at the same point. The ratio between speeds of A and B is given that 3/4. A and B and the ratio 3:4. That means I am taking A by B is 3/4. See here, A has a start of 140 meters. Both A and B are not started at the same point, where B is started at the 0 meter, but A started at 140th meter. Both are started at the same time, but in different places. To win, A has to cover only remaining 360 meters only. But instead of B has to win, B has to reach 500 meters. So that is the difference. This is different model. A has to cover only 360 meters, while B has to cover 500 meters. Given a ratio of A and B is 3/4. So try to understand, in this given problem, A wins by. So that means while A covered 360 meters, B is somewhere behind A, maybe here. So what is the distance between A and B, where A has covered 360 meters? It's so easy. I just want to convert 3 as 360. So what I have to multiply? Simply multiplied by 120 in numerator and 120 in denominator. What you are observing, this becomes 360. That means A covered 360, whereas this will be 480. B has covered only 480 meters. Now the distance between A and B is 20 meters. Now, so that the starting 140 I am adding here for convenience, to understanding purpose. A covered total 500 meters. Okay, so 500 meters, where B has covered only 480 meters. That means A wins B by 20 meters. Okay, so that is the difference. 500 minus 480, that is 20 meters. Okay, now coming to the question number 5. See here, A runs 5/3 times as fast as B. If A gives B a start of 80 meters, how far must the winning post be so that A and B might reach it at the same time? Try to understand what is the given problem. So A speed is 5/3 times as fast as B. Okay, both A and B are in different positions. A gives B a start of 80 meters. A is started at 0 meter, but B started at 80th meter. Now the distance between A and B is 80 meters. So what is the distance? What is the given question? How far must the winning post be so that A and B might reach it at the same time? While reaching this particular winning post, both are reaching at the same time. So that means, so what is the distance? We are going to find out. How many meters race is, we are going to find out. Per suppose this is better to go with option verification. I am taking this is the correct answer. Per suppose if x equal to 200, so B has to cover only 120 meters, whereas A has to cover 200 meters. Let me cross check with the given information, that is A equal to 5 by 3 into B. That implies A by B equal to 5 by 3. So B is covering, that is 120 meters, whereas A is covering 200 meters. Is that possible or not? Let me cross check. 3 I am going to convert as 120. I simply multiply with 40 on numerator and denominator. What do you observe here? So this will be 120, numerator will be 200. That's right. See here, where B is reaching 120th meter, B is covering 120 meters, A can cover 200 meters. So we are right with option A. If this is not possible in option A, if you get A values other than 200, we go with option B. Similarly, cross check with the remaining options, definitely we get the answer. Okay, so that is the solution of the question number 5. It's better to go with option verification. Now question number 6. See here, in a 100 meters race, A can beat B by A can beat B by 25 meters and B can beat C by 4 meters. In the same race, A can beat C by. Try to understand what is the given information. In the 100 meters race, A can beat B by, that means A reaches the winning post, B is 25 meters back. The distance between B and A is 25 meters when A reaches the winning post. Try to understand, the same information is given where B reaches the winning post, C is just 4 meters back. So this information I just convert into ratio. So that means A is to B. A has covered 100 meters, in the same time B can cover only 75 meters. Okay, now what is the ratio between B and C? If B is covering 100 meters, C is covered 96 meters. That means B can beat C by 4 meters. That is 9. The distance between 100 meter and 96 meter is 4. Okay, the distance between 100 meter and 75 is 25. Okay, now this is the ratio. So here asking to find out, in the same ratio A can beat C by, that means if A covers 100 meters, what is the position of C? Okay, so for that simply I don't want to change this 100 is remains same. I just want to convert 100 as 75. What I'm doing here, simply I multiply with 75 and divided by 100 in both values. That is simply multiply with 100 and divided by 100 here. So what can we do? So 100 cancel here. This is 3, this is 4. How many times will cancel? 2, 24. So here this value, this entire value, 3 into 24, that is 72. So what are the values? In place of A we are identifying 100, in place of B 75 and 75. Now B is 75. Okay, something is missing while calculation. See, so I'm repeating the same question. Screen is missing here. So in a 100 meters race, A beats B by 25 meters, whereas B beats C by 4 meters. So up to there is clear. So I just given that information, I just converted into ratios. That means where A is covering 100 meters, B has to cover only 75. B is covering 100 meters, C has to cover only 96. Okay, so I give me a second. Okay, now ratio between B and C. While B reaching 100 meter, C is at 96th meter. 96 meter. Try to understand. B is reaching here, C position is here. That is the difference between these two. I mean, distance between these two is 4 meters. Okay, right. Now I'm just changing this B value as 75. For that I just multiply with 75 and divided by 100. So here also I do the same. So 100 cancel here. This is 3, this is 4. How many times will cancel? 24. This 3 into 24 is 72. Okay. See, finally where 100 is here, this is 75. So I take 75 here, but B 72 meters. So where A reaches the 100th meter, C can travel only 72 meters. That means A beats C by. The difference between, distance between 100 and 72 is 28. That means 28 meters. Okay. Next, question number 7. This is the question. These all are in the same model. In 100 meters race, A can give 10 meters. That means in 100 meters race, A can give B. So A is here, B is here. The distance between A and B is 10 meters. So, and A can give B by 10 meters and C 28 meters. That means C is here. In the same race, B can give C by. So B can give C by. That means try to understand all three are reaching in the same place, same time and same place. So this information I just converted into ratio. This is 100 meters race. A is reaching 100 meters, but B has to reach only 90 meters. That means A can give B by 10 meters. At the same time, C can reach only 72 meters. This is the ratio among A, B, C. So now finally is asking B can give C by, where B is 100, what is C value? This is what I am going to find out. So here in place of B I want to find 100. So for that I just simply multiply with 100 by 90. Here also I am doing the same, 100 by 90. Here also I can do the same, but this is not required. A value is not required. It is asking between B and C. So 90 get cancelled. So 0 0 9 will cancel in 8 times. So this will be 80. So where B is 100, C position is 80. So that means 80. Now B can give C by 20 meters. The distance, distance between B and C is 20 meters. So that is the way we can find out these questions. Now coming to the question number 8. So this is also almost same model, but in the race of 200 meters, A can beat B by 31 meters and C by 18 meters. In a race 300 meters, C will beat B by. Okay, C will beat B by. So that is simple. A is to the same model problem. A is to B is to C. A 200 meters race means here I am going to take 200 meters. A beats B by. So A is covering total 200 meters, but B covered 31 meters less than 200. That is 169. But C covered 18 meters less. That is 182. In the same race, in a race of 350 meters, C will beats B by. So for that, simply in place of C we are expecting 300 meters. So I just multiply with 350 here and divided by 182. So here also I do the same. Is asking between C and B. These two only we required. So that is 350 divided by 182. This is not required anyway. So these two will cancel. Okay. So what is going to be cancelled here? 13. 13 will cancel 13 times. 13 here 14 times. So this is 2 times. Here is 5 times 50. Okay. Now 2 will cancel here 25 times. Okay, 25 into 30, 13, that is 250 plus 75. Okay, 325. Okay, so what are the ratios we are identifying between C and B? Where C is traveling 350 meters, B can travel only 325 meters. That means in a race of 350 meters, C will beat B by how many meters? 25 meters. Okay, so that is the way. Now this is the last question. A and B take a part in a 100 meters race. A runs 5 kilometers per hour. A gives B a start of 8 meters and still beats him by 8 seconds. The speed of B is, so this is the 100 meters race. A 100 meters race. A runs 5 kilometers per hour. The speed of A is 5 kilometers per hour. Okay, so A gives B a start of, where A is here, B is just 8 meters before A. So now distance between A and B is 8 meters when both are started at the same time. Still, in this 100 meters race, A beats B by, whereas A reaches the winning post, B is just behind 8 seconds, that is not 8 meters, 8 seconds. Try to understand. A gives B by 8 meters, still A is winning. A beats B by 8 seconds, that is the information given. Now given speed is, I just converted into meters per second, that is 5 into 5 by 18 meters per second, 25 by 18. This is the speed of A. From this information, speed of A is available, the distance travelled by A is available. The distance travelled by A is 100 meters, and the speed of A is 25 by 18. Now from these two I can find out the time taken by A, that is time equal to distance by speed, that is 25 by 18. Okay, that is 72 seconds it takes to reach that 100 meters with the speed of 25 by 18 meters per second. So A takes 72 seconds to reach that particular distance. A beats B by 8 seconds. Definitely the time taken by B is time taken by A plus 8 seconds. That means A beats B by 8 seconds. So definitely the time taken by B is 8 seconds more than the time taken by A. So that is equal to 72 plus 8 is 80 seconds. The time is available. What is exactly is asking to find out the speed of B. The time is available. The distance travelled by B is also available. B is covering from 8th meter to 100th meter. B is covering total distance, that is 82 meters only. 92 meters. 92 meters only in 80 seconds. From these two information, we can find out the speed of B. The speed of B equal to distance, that is 92 meters out of 80. Okay, so after simplifying this this fraction, finally we get 4.14. This is meters per second. We just convert into, this is meters per second. We just converted into kilometers per hour. Why? Because options are given in kilometers per hour. We just multiply with 18 and divided by 5 and simplify. Finally we get the value 4.14 kilometers per hour. Simply the speed of B is the distance covered by B in the time, distance by time. Distance is only 92 meters as covered by B in 80 seconds. So that is meters per second. I just converted into kilometers per hour, now 4.14 kilometers per hour. So that's it from races and games of skills. Okay, thank you.